Hi everyone. Everyone wants to earn more money in our life. Robert Kiyosaki rightly pointed out in his book, poor and middle class people work for money, but rich people make money work for them. If we want to make money work for us, we should invest in correct asset. For that, everyone should have knowledge on different types of investment available in all over the world. Through this video, I am going to explain two important deposit receipt, that is American deposit receipt and global deposit receipt. Through this PPT, I am going to explain American depository receipt. Before that, first we should understand what is receipt. Receipt is an acknowledgement of payment received. For example, if we deposit amount in bank, we will get receipt for that deposit. Before dealing with the depository receipt, let us understand importance of depository receipt. Usually, Indian companies raise fund through issuing shares to the public and listed their shares in Indian stock market. Some of these companies wish to raise fund from foreign investors and trade their shares in international stock exchanges. This depository receipt give an opportunity to the foreign investors to invest their money in foreign countries. For example, American investors can deposit their money in Indian companies. Generally, Indian companies cannot directly issue their shares to the American investors. Some intermediaries are involved in this, such as domestic custodian bank and overseas depository bank. This slide explains how Indian companies sell their shares to the American investors. If a Indian company wants to sell their shares to the American investors, first it should enter an agreement with the overseas depository bank, that is depository bank in America. After that, depository bank is not directly buying shares from Indian companies. It enter an agreement with domestic custodian bank of Indian company. I have specified this with arrow number 2. Arrow number 3 specify the domestic custodian bank will hold the equity shares of the Indian company. On the instruction of domestic custodian bank, depository bank in America will issue shares in form of American deposit receipt to the investors. Generally, one ADR consists 10 equity shares. Finally, depository bank issue ADR to the investors after getting money from them. Let us see about advantages of ADR. First advantage is easy accessibility. Through ADR, Indian company shares can easily traded in New York Stock Exchange. Hence, buying the ADR on the New York Stock Exchange does not require extra effort for an investor. Second advantage is trade on foreign stock exchange. For getting good reputation, every Indian company wants to trade their shares in international stock exchange. Through ADR, it is easy to the Indian companies. Third advantage is diversification. ADR provide an opportunity to the diversified investment. Through diversified investment, investor can reduce the risk and get good return from the investment. Next advantage is security type and currency denomination. ADRs are basically just like other US security. Moreover, it is denominated in US dollar. It is easy to the American to invest in ADR without worrying about currency conversion and other issues. Next advantage is dividend. All dividend paid out in US dollar. Hence, an investor need not converting dividend from one country currency to another country. Next advantage is benefit from currency fluctuation. Dividend paid out in US dollar. Hence, investor need not to worry about appreciation and depreciation of US dollar compared with other country currency. Last advantage is liquidity. Generally, ADR have high liquidity. It can be easily buy and sell in the stock market. Liquidity means easily converted into cash. Let us know about types of American deposit receipt. There are two types of American deposit receipt. One is sponsored ADR and another one is non-sponsored ADR. In case of sponsored ADR, American Deposit Bank is responsible for sale of shares and distribution of dividend to the investors. Moreover, this type of ADR can be listed on US stock exchanges. Regarding unsponsored ADR, these ADRs are created by American Depository Bank or brokers. This type of ADR cannot listed in US stock exchanges. It can be traded on over the counter. Over the counter means parties can be trade their ADR without the supervision of US stock exchanges. Hence, it has less liquidity and transparency. The main difference between sponsored ADR and non-sponsored ADR is sponsored ADR offer voting rights to the investor, but non-sponsored ADR do not offer that rights. Sponsored American Deposit Receipt has three levels. In level 1, foreign companies cannot trade their shares in US stock exchanges and raise capital through issue of shares, but it can be trade their shares over the counter. If a company wants to enter in this level, it should be listed in one or more stock exchanges in home countries. In level 2, foreign companies can trade their shares in US stock exchanges but cannot raise capital through issue of shares. In level 3, foreign companies can raise capital through issue of shares and can trade their shares in US stock exchanges. Let us see about Global Deposit Receipt. Global Deposit Receipt is similar to American Deposit Receipt. Through this, foreign company can raise capital and trade their shares in foreign stock exchanges. Generally, foreign company cannot have a direct dealing with the foreign investor. In this place, foreign depository bank and domestic custodian banks are playing most important role in issue of GDR. Like American Deposit Receipt, Global Deposit Receipt also have the same mechanism. If an Indian company wants to sell their shares to the foreign investors in all over the world, first it should enter an agreement with overseas depository bank, that is bank in foreign country. Next, depository bank enter an agreement with domestic custodian bank of Indian company. After that, domestic custodian bank will hold the equity share of Indian company. Based on instruction of domestic custodian bank, depository bank in foreign country will issue the global deposit receipt to the investor. Benefits of global deposit receipt. Investment not only give benefit to the investor but also to the issuing company. Through this, domestic company can trade their shares in foreign stock exchanges. It takes that institution in high position. Second benefit is liquidity. Every investor wants to invest in liquid asset. GDR give high liquidity to the investors. Next one is access to foreign capital. When a company need more money for expansion or any other purpose, at that time, this type of deposit help to raise capital. Easily transferable. GDR has high liquidity, hence it can be easily transferable between parties. Last benefit is potential forex gain. Generally, dividend paid in the domestic currency of the company. A favorable exchange rate movement give capital gain to the investors. Like American Deposit Receipt, Global Deposit Receipt also categorized into two types. One is Rule 144A GDR and another one is Regulation S GDR. Before 1990, GDRs could not be traded in American market. ADRs only allowed in America. But after the introduction of Rule 144A of Securities and Exchange Commission, non-American company can also trade and raise capital in American market. Another type of GDR is Regulation S GDRs. This type of GDR help non-American companies to raise fund and trade their shares in European markets. For example, London Stock Exchange. Most of us don't have clear idea about American Deposit Receipt and Global Deposit Receipt. By seeing its difference, we can get clear view about these two deposit receipts. First one is American Deposit Receipt are issued in America, but Global Deposit Receipt are issued in all over the world. ADRs are issued by American Depository Bank. GDRs are issued by International Depository Bank. American can only invest in ADRs, but anyone can invest in GDR. ADRs are listed in American stock exchanges such as New York Stock Exchanges, Nasdaq, etc. GDRs are listed in international stock exchanges such as London Stock Exchange or Luxembourg Stock Exchange. An individual investor can buy ADR in stock exchanges. Hence, it is retailer investor market. But in case of GDR, institutional investors are playing dominant role. Both ADRs and GDRs have liquidity, but ADR has more liquidity compared with GDR. ADRs are classified into sponsored and non-sponsored ADRs. GDRs are classified into Rule 144A GDR and Regulation S GDR. Last difference is currency denomination. ADR and its dividend priced in US dollar, but GDR priced in US dollar or euro currency. I hope you understand this video. If you wish to give any comment, give it in comment box. Thank you.